Welcome to Piano with Melanie. In today's tutorial you will learn one of the most beautiful left-hand patterns that every piano player should know, and honestly I really wish I had learned this earlier. It's easy, emotional and so much fun to play, and if you want to play the piano freely with chords without needing sheet music, this pattern will help you a lot. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. And by the way, you can also download the free PDF that goes along with this lesson. You will find a link in the video description and in the comments below. The chords we will be working with today are A minor, F major, C major and G major. And you will see also these types of chord symbols very often in lead sheets, or when you want to cover a pop song, or maybe when you just want to improvise over a beautiful chord progression. And the question is always, what can we play in the left hand that it sounds more beautiful, right? And you might already know the very standard 1-5-8 arpeggio pattern for the left hand that consists of the root note, the fifth and the octave. Okay, this because it's called 1-5-8, or sometimes people also say 1-5-1. That's exactly the same. But in today's lesson we will make this pattern even a little bit more beautiful. For A minor we begin with A, E, A, so 1-5-8, but we won't stop here. Instead we will extend the arpeggio a little bit. When you reach the top here, then we add 2 more notes above the octave by crossing with your third finger, and then you play with your index finger the next white key. Okay, so like this: 1-5-8-9-10. Do this a few times in a row. Now cross with your middle finger, and then this is going to sound very beautiful. For the F major chord, we will play also 1-5-8. Then again we add the 2 notes above. Okay, for C major we are doing exactly the same. We again take 1-5-8, then we cross over and then the next 2 notes, and then with G major we take the same pattern, G, D, G, and then 2 white keys above. So we extended the simple 1-5-8 pattern and we made a 1-5-8-9-10 pattern of it, okay? And the 10 equals the third of the chord. It's only played 1 octave higher here, okay? So let's repeat our beautiful left-hand pattern now together. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and again. You start with A minor, then you go to F major, right? Then C major, 1-5-8-9-10, wonderful, and in the end G major. So practice this a few times in a row, and also make sure to use the sustain pedal for this. You will change it at the beginning of each bar, and I tell you, with sustain pedal it will sound much more dreamy. But now we will add a small melody in the right hand, and the melody is very simple. It consists only of 4 notes. We will play A, and then G, G, and that's all, okay? So the melody is kept very simple so that you can fully concentrate on the left hand. So let's try this out. We start with A minor and we play the A in the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we go to F major and then we play the A again. Now we go to the G, and in the left hand to the C. Okay, and now we go to the G major, and here we play also the G. So once again, 3 and 4 and 1. Now go to F major. Now C major and G major. And like this we have a nice little melody, and it almost sounds like a beginning of a song, right? But now we want to build this up a little more. We can make the left hand pattern sound fuller. We will play it just like before, 1, 5, 8, 9, 10. But now we go back down again, okay? Like this. I will repeat it slowly that you can see the fingerings. So we play little finger, index finger, thumb. Then we are crossing over with the middle finger, then index finger. Then we go back with middle finger. Then we pass our thumb under. And then with your index finger to the fifth and with your little finger to the root. Okay? So try this out really slowly and do it again and again and again. That you really get familiar to it. This is a nice practice, okay? And then we are doing the same with the other chords too, okay? This one for F major. This for C major, and then we go to G major. And really take your time and make sure each finger lands on the correct key. When you are going down again, I know it's not easy, but this because you really have to practice this. This is nothing that happens overnight, so it will take a few days until you really will feel safe with this pattern, okay? And it's very important here that you always think one chord ahead, so you land on the correct notes when changing to the next root note of the next chord, right? So when I begin here on A minor, I now go back, but then I have to begin with the next chord, with the F major, right? So I stop here with my index finger, and then I don't go back to the root note F. No, I go to the next chord, to the next root note, which is the C. Now I'm here, and then I have to switch with my pinky to the G. Okay, and this is the difficulty with this left hand pattern. That you really get the connection here. Okay, now let's also add the 4 notes of the right hand to this fuller left hand pattern. So we start on the A with the melody and really try to forget the right hand, that you can fully focus on the left hand, okay? So very beautiful. And now we have 2 different options for the left hand. The version where we only add the 2 top notes, and then the fuller version where we go up and then back again down. The second version sounds fuller and creates more intensity, right? And this because if you want even more intensity in the right hand too, you can play 2 notes now at the same time as our little melody. For example, you could add to the A C in the first bar, and then in the next bar you also play those 2 notes together. Then in the third bar you are going to the G, but the C stays at the same place, and then the top note stays at the same place, and you just go with your thumb to the B. So we have these notes in bar 1, these 2, in bar 2 also these 2, Then you go just one key down with your pinky and then just one key down with your thumb. Okay? And then I would say, let's listen to how this will sound together. And when you begin here, you are starting and then, the C is already taken from the thumb here. And then no problem, just make a little bit space that you can play the index finger of the left hand and then everything's fine. And by the way, if you haven't downloaded the free PDF yet, make sure to grab it now. You will find the link in the video description and in the comments below. It's a perfect overview for everything we are doing here, because now I will show you a nice transition. If we want to play a nice fill at the end of the 4 bars, then on the last chord, on the G major chord, we don't use the second left hand pattern, but the first one, okay? This means we only play the notes up, and then the right hand takes over and the right hand just plays the notes D, G, A. Okay, so we are playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now let's also add the 2 notes at the beginning of the bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so practice this a few times. Okay, so this creates a very beautiful run between the chords. And if we come from the fuller version, we can smoothly return to the first left-hand pattern again. And this creates a nice little connecting run between the chord progressions. And then the other pattern sounds much more calmer, and that gives us a nice little contrast between the 2 parts. I will play this once for you, and then you can hear what I mean. So we are coming from the fuller part now. We start on A minor, then F major, C major, and now, careful, only left-hand pattern number 1, transition, and now I go back to the first pattern. And do you hear how this creates space now? And how beautiful this contrast sounds. And if we want to make it sound more fuller again, then we just go to the fuller version. So here we take again left-hand pattern number 2. And when we want to go back again to the other one, to the calmer version, to pattern number 1, then we can do the transition. And then back into this part, okay? And I can really encourage you to practice these left-hand patterns because they are perfect for slower songs, or if you would like to start composing your own music. And at the end, I would like to quickly show you how you can use these 2 left-hand patterns to create a small song or a tiny little piano improvisation. So maybe we are taking just the first left-hand pattern as our intro. Because it sounds so beautiful if we just play this left hand alone. And then begin with the first little melody. Then I would say let's repeat the melody once again. Because then the ear hears, okay, I already know it. I feel good. And then just begin to invent little melodies here, little fill-ins and so on. perhaps like this. And then if you want to build this up, then just take the fuller part here, the fuller pattern. And then we have our transition, and now we can relax again, okay? And then just improvise. And when you want to play an end, then just go back to A minor. Maybe like this, okay? And like this you have a beautiful piano piece with little improvisation parts, but you are not completely on your own because you have a little guideline, okay? You have the two left-hand patterns, and you have two possibilities of playing a melody, one with one notes at a time and one with the two notes at a time, and then you can vary between them to bring in more contrasts in your playing. And then you also have the idea with the transition, where you can change then to the pattern which is a little bit more relaxed, okay? And if you want to learn systematically how to find your chords and inversions much faster, and how to play and improvise beautiful melodies with chords and patterns, then make sure to check out my online course, Modern Piano 1. You will find the link below in the video description. And as you can see, you can really experiment with this. I always want to encourage you to get creative with these tutorials and make your own versions from them. And if you enjoyed this video, I would be very happy if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future videos. And if you click here, you will find a video about piano fills and runs. I'm sure that you will like it, so I wish you lots of fun practicing, and I will see you in the next video.